Hello YouTube, this is Morgan Airspeed Prime here with my next Avatar news update video. I'll say straight away, there's nothing too big here, but I do just want to cover the little bits and pieces that there are. So there is a new Avatar Displate. This went up over the last couple of days. It's quite an interesting one, as you can see here. It features most of the members of Team Avatar. I think you can tell it is a bunch of separate images edited together, I think, rather than necessarily it's maybe a full-on piece. Because for sure, we know that that Appa is separate. Because, like, I have the Appa display. That is a piece of imagery of Appa we've had for a while. But I'm pretty sure the images of the other characters is all entirely new. This is the first time we're seeing this Katara, this Aang, this Zuko, this Toph, this Sokka. And it's pretty nice. Like, one, I like that it's book 3 Katara. And in general, it's kind of consistently book 3 across the board. We'll get into some of the issues with the art in a second. So the only probably consistency problems here is that this probably should be Sokka in his kind of warrior outfit and stuff like that. He should probably have his sword and stuff like that. And there are some issues with Aang, which we will get into here. But otherwise, I really like it. Like, if they had released just this image of Katara as a displate, I would have got it. I was actually planning to get this. As you can see, I actually have this in my cart. I won't be getting it. And the reason I won't be getting it is the issues with the Aang art. So basically, my problem here is, if you look at Aang here, it's meant to be his book 3 outfit. You can tell that by the fact that there are details on his kind of boots. You can see the line down the middle and across the foot. That highlights that he's wearing his book 3 outfit. Now, to make that pretty clear to you guys, you can see it kind of closer here. There's details on the boots. So if you look at his book 3 outfit, you can see that those are the details here. And you'll note the kind of pants are a different color to what they have in the image. They are going for the coloring scheme of comic, like post-series Aang, with the kind of Air Nomad colored kind of pants. But you'll note that the kind of shoes, the kind of coverings here, don't have the details kind of up and down the leg like his book 3 outfit has. So that tells you that the line art, the intent of this Aang design is it's meant to be book 3 Aang. So straight away, one coloring problem, pants are the wrong color. So straight away, that's an issue. But then you look and, oh wait, there's a lot of orange here not really broken up by other colors. That's not accurate to Aang's design either. So if we go back to this is what it's meant to be, no yellow kind of over the shoulder, and then the kind of waistband here is not the right color. They have this bit basically correct. They have the color for the orange sash correct, but they just have this orange and this orange, and it's like they forgot to color the rest. And it is the same with the Aang, his comic design as well. You can see yellow over the shoulder. The waistband here is a different color as well. So there's just a which design is it issue, and also then it's not kind of colored accurately. And the second I saw this, I was just like, oh no, I really like it otherwise, but I can't get it because all I will ever see is the coloring issues with this. So that's a bit rough. I did get an email because I looked at this. I got an email from Displate because, of course, I have an account. And apparently the email said that this is like an exclusive one, only available until like the middle of June. Nothing that I can see on the website actually says that about it, really. So I'm not really sure what the situation is here. There's no real details about it beyond that. Maybe it's just the whole Textra thing. Maybe it's only available as a Textra for a certain amount of time. But either way, a bit unfortunate there, but it's always cool to see new official art of the characters. And so I guess if the art issues don't kind of bug you, it might be a very good displate to get. But yeah, it was just one that got added this time. A little bit weird, but that's that. Bit of an update here on the upcoming Aang's Destiny card game. So this is a deck building game. A bunch of places do have pre-orders up, and so we have kind of more product images for this. So there's the box, of course. Here are the actual boxes of cards, with the idea being that I guess the game gets more difficult the more boxes you use, or which box you actually use. So that's kind of interesting to highlight the kind of progress through the game. We get to see a few more cards here: Zhao, Zuko, Fire Nation Ship, and some other stuff. They're the cards that we've seen before, the kind of hero cards. Here's more of the kind of character cards, and we get a look at what one of the interviews about this game said, which is that they do have new art for the technique cards that's done in the sort of bending scroll style. So you can see some of that here for the water whip, but also for the airbending directed funnel. So that's actually really cool to see some of that separated. It makes the game have that kind of value from that perspective of there's going to be quite a few technique cards that have the kind of scroll style art on it. And then there's a look at the kind of overview of like the game board and your characters and tokens and stuff like that. So I think this is shaping up pretty well, and I do hope to grab this, unless it's insanely priced and I can't get it for a good price. But it seems like places have it up for pre-order. They're saying about like October 1st is where it is, but for what I can see, most of the places that I think have it up are Australian sites at the moment, so I'm not sure what that means with regards to the worldwide release of the game overall. Quick thing I noticed checking up Avatar in Concert is that if you go down past tour dates, there's this new section. I don't remember seeing this before. Maybe this was part of the World Tour announcement, but I don't remember covering this. But apparently VIP packages are now a thing when it comes to buying tickets. So Avatar: The Last Airbender in Concert World Tour VIP package offer includes VIP priority line access to merchandise stands, commemorative Avatar: The Last Airbender live in concert VIP laminate and matching lanyard, and then exclusive VIP merchandise bundle designed and created for VIP ticket holders, including items that are not available anywhere else. What these items are, I don't know, but that will be an interesting one. But it also says, please note, VIP packages are only available for selected shows starting from September 2024 onwards. Check your local venue to find out if VIP packages are available. VIP packages must be purchased in addition to your regular ticket. You have to have a performance ticket and a VIP package ticket to enjoy these perks and merchandise offers. Children must be accompanied by at least one adult, and each attendee must hold a VIP package, whatever. So that's interesting. So you get a kind of laminate and a lanyard, okay, but then merchandise bundle. And it's like, ooh, how much is this thing going to be for what you get? Because if this is just sort of the stuff that we've seen at other events, and they give you like the t-shirt, the mug, and like an art print or something like that, you know, it's like, okay, that's not great. But like, if they have a bit more going on here, that could be kind of interesting. Like if they give you like vinyls or something like that, who knows really what it is. But of course, no one's missed any opportunity for VIP tickets. It's from the shows starting from September onwards, of course. So worth keeping an eye out to see what the deal is with them. Potentially, like if you've already booked tickets for one of the upcoming dates, maybe go back and check what the situation is if you maybe would like a VIP package, and see what the deal is, because it says select shows only, so I'm wondering, like, is that going to be like American only, or will it also apply to the European tour as well, and so on. But that's just that. Otherwise, just a reminder about upcoming stuff. Obviously, not too much seems to be happening this month, of course. We're very light on news. But next month, at the very least, there will be Free RPG Day, coming June 22nd, 2024. And like I covered in the previous video, there will be a free Rebels and Refugees quick start guide for the Avatar Legends RPG. It'll include a new adventure. We don't know a lot about it, but that will be available there. Who knows if I'll be able to cover it when it comes out. I think I'll be relying on someone to send me the details on it if I want to do any coverage on it, but just be aware that that is actually happening. Otherwise, we're just waiting for stuff to happen. one thing that could pretty much happen any day now is the Reckoning of Roku excerpt, the first kind of preview chapter. Based on previous books, some of them have happened in early May, some of them have happened late May. The last book, Legacy of Yang Chen, was early June. So we're in range now, where pretty much any day, any week now, we could get that excerpt dropping. And that's going to be an exciting thing, because we haven't really had any content this year in terms of canon content. So we're desperately awaiting the first stuff to actually drop. So there's still a few bits and pieces with the Reckoning of Roku we need to figure out. Like, we don't know who the audiobook narrator is. And then when we get into June, I'm assuming by mid to late June, we'll have the audio excerpt at the very least. And of course, we'll have, I suppose, at that time, some sort of a preview chapter. And we'll be definitely in the hype build up to the kind of last month before release for the Reckoning of Roku. Any month now, Mystery of Pencheon Island can drop. Who knows when exactly it's coming. Doesn't appear to be this month. Again, solicitations still haven't gone up, but there's maybe a slight chance it's this month. But I get the impression, okay, it'll either have to be next month or July it gets solicited in. Because if it's not solicited by July, if we get through Comic-Con and we don't have a date, we basically, I think, know it's going to be a 2025 book at that point. There's only a couple months left to announce a book for this year, and that's just where we're at with that. The Bounty Hunter the Tea Brewer just feels like, even though it's kept its date for a really long time, it just feels like we're still really far away from it. Early August is when that is, so we'll just have to wait and see what's going on with that. And then the other thing is, of course, Comic-Con. Obviously, Comic-Con itself is going to be July 25th to the 28th, but typically we do get the details on what panels there are going to be at Comic-Con basically like a month beforehand. So in the weeks leading up to this, we will know what panels we're getting. My assumption as an early prediction is that we're going to get a Braving the Elements panel for the podcast and a publishing panel once again. I'd be surprised if they really did anything different. I think we probably have to reset expectations when it comes to Avatar Studios. I'd be really surprised if there was an Avatar Studios panel. That would be a major shock and surprise if they had something like that. But I think the best we can probably hope for is if they drop us a teaser at the Braving the Elements panel, just because of how early kind of things actually are. But publishing needs to deliver. Publishing needs some news at the panel, because it's now once again the kind of focus once more. So just all the stuff that we're waiting for, not to mention the actual next RPG book. That could drop at any point if you've pre-ordered it and are waiting for the PDF. They just said sometime in the summer, and we're pretty much in the summer now, so I'm guessing it maybe isn't this month, but pretty much once we hit June, it feels like we're going to get it at any point. Now, I would really appreciate it if it hit before Reckoning of Roku, just so I have the time to cover that before the big novel coverage happens. Because, of course, the comic, the Bounty Hunter Tea Brewer, is going to drop a couple of weeks after Reckoning of Roku hits. It'd be crazy to just have everything drop all within a couple of weeks time. So I think June will be a nice time for a book like that, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. So in the comments, let me know what your thoughts are on the new Avatar Displate here. What are your thoughts on this? Some new images for the upcoming card game, Aang's Destiny, VIP packages for the Avatar in Concert, and just where you're at with regards to like upcoming releases and stuff like that. But yeah, that's been the kind of a light news week basically for Avatar. But let me know your thoughts below. But that's been the video. Thanks for watching, and bye.